guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Good afternoon. I'm a bit fed up because I deleted a video by accident. I went out to the co-op this morning and I deleted a video by accident. Never mind, these things happen. So Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 12:10 p.m.
So guys, good afternoon. I'm going to tell you what's gone on since this morning. So Sean texted me, the guy I met on Meet Me, and he said the same as he usually does, are we okay? And I said, why? Because he keeps doing it. He's the one that didn't speak to me all yesterday afternoon. He talked to me in the morning on FaceTime, as he's done for the past 2 or 3 days, Sean has. And he said he was off to a 50th birthday party, and he didn't bother to text me afterwards how it went, what happened or anything. So I'm hardly going to move in with somebody that I've just known for 2 or 3 days, am I? On a Meet Me dating application. So after Sean had texted me, I've got what's been texted, and it's not been anything really nasty. Morning, and he texted morning Bab, B-A-B, twice, kisses afterwards. You okay with me? Kiss, kiss. I went, yes, why? And he just put good. And then I don't like it. I don't like the way I'm being spoken to. That's not how to keep a woman. Just like one word, good. I said, why? And he didn't respond, right? Just giving me one word answers. So I said to him, I'm getting the gist that you're either bored or fed up, because I'm just being spoken to when he feels like it. So I said, I'm telling you now, I said, if you don't want to continue this any further, that's fine by me. Right, but I don't like the way I'm being treated. So he turned back and said, everything's okay. He said, go on to Facebook. I don't want to go on to Facebook. I don't want to go on to Facebook and have video calls before I go out. And the crap that happens after I've taken the video call is not worth the hassle, to be fair. So I just said, look, I've really made it plain that I've had enough. And he turned around and said, well, you can come up to Wales. I could go up to Wales right now, guys. How much does it cost to go to Wales on the train? I can come up to Wales right now and go and be up there. I said, really? I said, I can't do that. I can't do that. So he then turned round and said, I can move in with you? Move in with me? Are you kidding? I've only known this guy 3 or 4 days on FaceTime calls and messages. He can move in with me? I don't think so. So I thought, right, that's a red flag, isn't it? It sounds to me like someone hasn't got much money, right? They haven't got much, like that Charlie round there. They haven't got much money. No one's moving in with me, I'm afraid. Like him, he's looking for a place to live because he probably doesn't want to go to France. So I don't like what's going on. So that's it. So after I texted all that, I had a bag full of rubbish, a Morrison's bag full of rubbish. Went downstairs to the bin, threw my rubbish out. I didn't take Max with me. Walked up to the cash point, withdrew £10, and this is why I'm pretty cross, because I videotaped it all, who was behind me and what was going on. And I've deleted the video by accident. It failed to upload because I deleted it before it had uploaded, so I feel pissed off about that. So I walked up to the Co-op cash point, withdrew a tenner. No receipts coming out of them. That's a bummer as well, because I like to keep track of my money. So no receipt came out of the cash point. It never does on that one. Went into the Co-op and Kim was behind the desk. Kim. So she was working this morning. Yesterday it was a woman with vibrant pink hair. And I'll show you what I've got. So I'm not hungry. And even if I don't go out today, which doesn't really matter because the weather is appalling, it's bucketed with rain just now. And this time I managed to miss getting soaking wet because I've been out with Max before it poured down with rain. So we've got the Mail on Sunday, which is £1.85. And Shania Twain is on the You magazine. Shania Twain, the country singer. Alexa, how old is Shania Twain?
Shania Twain is 58 years old.
She's 58. God, she's not got a bad body for 58 years old, has she? Well toned and fit by the look of it. That's the front of the Mail on Sunday and the back. Co-op bag. So we've got a chocolate pastry. Forget it's chocolate day today. Chocolate pastry. 2 chocolate Yazoo. And some Pringles. I didn't get anything for lunch because I'm just about to cook some chicken biryani. Chicken biryani, which is out on the 9th of July. So, get all my stuff in the basket. I've done a little video for TikTok, so I'll show you that later. I was in the Co-op this morning. So it's July the 7th, so the 9th is Tuesday, so that's cool. Took the basket to the counter, and Kim served me, and she went, "Are you going to see your mum today? Your mum?" And I went, "No." And she laughed and she went, "Once is enough, is it?" That's what she said to me. She said, "Once is enough, is it?" And I've also got I ate a Magnum. I feel hot, although the weather is appalling, I feel hot. I've got shorts on in here. So I had my Magnum lolly. I came in, ate my Magnum lolly, and I was uploading that bloody video I accidentally deleted, which has pissed me off. And I then took Max out for a walk. I took my dog out for a walk. And I was on my own on the field. There was a woman on there walking her child and a dog. Walked past them. I was able to take Max off the lead, and he had a great walk, he did, all around the field. And there was 2 blokes dressed like Tweedledum and Tweedledee walking on the field. So 2 blokes with identical jumpers on, walking around the field with dogs. 2 identical jumpers. And then this guy walks onto the field as I'm coming off with 2 dogs that look like twins. They look like a slightly bigger version of Max, they did. So he had 2 dogs the same. Doubles Day, was it? I thought it was Chocolate Day today, not Doubles Day. So I came off the field and I came home. Yesterday and the day before has been incredibly noisy. Like, you know, concert music. There was concert music playing on the fields when I went on there this morning. They were noisy upstairs yesterday, and they were noisy this morning, and I got woken up, and I'm not cross and I'm not angry. And I've literally said, right, you know, to this Sean, like, you know, you're not putting effort in. You're putting no effort in. Right? He can get his car and he could go to work in it. He could go and see his mates. Right? But, you know, I've got to go up there, have I? He hasn't even suggested meeting halfway on the train between Wales. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Halfway between Wales and Rochester, so that I don't have to travel all the way up there by myself and pay all the expense myself. It's always me, isn't it? They want me to accommodate them in my flat, right? And I pay for the food and pay for everything. Or they want me to go up there and pay the train fare and again use my money. And if someone moves into my flat, which I didn't have, but I had an ex-boyfriend that just continually took advantage of me. He took things out of my flat without permission. And because I'm soft, he took this bottle of wine I'd had for years and he took it. He took it. I said, put that back, I want that. And he went, no, I'm taking it, and he took it. So once you get someone in your flat, guys, when I am soft. Well, I was soft. I'm not soft now. I've told that guy, no, I'm that's it. They just try and use you. Fag money, look. Money for fags, money for drink. They cheat on you behind your back. You give them money and then they're behind their back cheating on you with other women. I've had it all before. So I'm not prepared to go through that again. I've got a flat, I've got a base, I've got somewhere to start. And if I want to move, I can move out. And always my mum is mentioned. My mother. My mother can't move into this flat with me. It's not adapted for the disabled. It's not the type of place my mum would like to move into. It's noisy. There are rough people in here that don't consider elderly people's feelings, because I've gone through it myself. If I can't stand the noise upstairs, my mum can't. It's awful. You can't move an old lady into this flat. She'd go bananas. There is no way that me, at my age, could actually cope with my mum. She's got really bad schizophrenia, and really she gets angry, and I would need someone to help me cope with it. And we're talking about my mother, who lives in Chatham, right? She's got complex needs and she needs help and support. And I am not qualified to help someone with a mental health illness as chronic as my mother's got. I just haven't got it. These nurses have to have patience and understanding and realise that when somebody who's mentally ill as bad as my mum is shouts and screams and is quite aggressive, that they're living in a world that is totally, completely different from us. And it's not their fault. Some mentally ill people aren't getting the right support and medication, and they're living in this world that isn't real, you know. Schizophrenia is a condition where you have like a split mind, right? These people believe that they're somebody big, right? Like God. And they can be quite dangerous when they're left alone with members of the public, right? Because they believe they are somebody they're not, and if you disagree with them, they can get violent and aggressive, and an ordinary member of the public wouldn't be able to handle a person like that. They haven't got the skills, the qualifications, and you have to be very, very patient with people with schizophrenia. You do. Because they're living in a totally different world to a normal human being. And they really believe the world that they're seeing and hearing is real when it is not. And believe you me, I'm the softest, patientest person that you could possibly find. And my mum's behaviour stresses me out. It makes me terribly upset. And I know what she's saying. She's not meaning to say it, but it hurts. It hurts. You're still human and you still have feelings, right? So I personally believed all the way along the line that both my parents were mentally ill. My dad was a psychopath. And they both weren't getting treated for their mental health conditions. And they were able to bring up 3 children, 2 of which are now dead. Because of the society that there was back then in the 60s, 70s and 80s. And damaged people in their 40s and 50s right now that were abused as children, struggling with addiction, smoking, alcohol, sexual problems, unable to keep a partner because of what happened when they were children, because of the lack of support and care in the 60s, 70s and 80s. We have got damaged adults bringing up children, right? And they're damaged. Not having the right counselling, the right medication, the right support, and it's getting worse. It's getting worse, not better. You've got teenagers stabbing adults, teenagers shouting at adults, teachers afraid to teach children at school. It's getting worse, not better. But you don't. What I'm saying is, I don't care. Sure, we had FaceTime calls. I know who I am. I know what I am, and I know what's going on. And don't play me about. If you're not genuine, can you just go away, right? I am a genuine woman looking for somebody to settle down with. I don't want to be mucked about and made fun of. I fucking have a shower every day, right? I get dirty on the field walking Max. I'll be quite honest with you. I'll have a shower, then I'll take Max out for a walk, and then the field is wet and muddy, right? So you get dirty, don't you? You get dirty, it rains, you get wet. So you've had a shower and then you get dirty again, right? I scratch myself, yeah? Does anybody else had an itch? Does anybody else itch in the hot weather because their skin's gone dry? It don't mean you've got nits. I think that's rude, right? When I was having a FaceTime call with this guy, he was smoking like a chimney. He was watching the telly while he was speaking to me. You know, he shaved his hair off. I didn't say, right, oh, have you got nits? Why have you cut your hair? Have you got nits? I didn't say that to him, did I? I think people think they can speak to me like shit. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Yes, that noise does piss me off upstairs. I don't go upstairs and tell the guy to keep his kids under control because I ain't fucking rude. And when one of the kids was outside my window saying he was going to headbutt somebody, I didn't do anything. You know what a headbutt is, don't you? Smashing someone's head with your head, headbutting them. I just feel sorry for those kids. I feel sorry for the kids because, you know, when the mother says to the kids, fuck off, mind your own business and fuck off, behave yourself, you little fuck, you understand why the kid swears and shouts. You understand why the kid is copying the mother. Do you understand? So I don't get cross. I feel sorry for children that grow up with parents that tell them to fuck off because they've given birth to kids and they can't be bothered with them and they tell them to fuck off. Now I'm going to get on with the rest of the day and get on with my own business. I keep out of other people's business. I try and understand why they act like they do and I leave it at that. See you later.